If you're a homeowner, investor, or thinking about buying real estate soon, listen up. The One Big Beautiful Bill could have some major impacts on the housing market. Today, I'm breaking down what's in this bill, how it could help, and how it might hurt your real estate plans. So make sure to watch to the end. The One Big Beautiful Bill is a wide-ranging proposal aimed at changing parts of the tax code, encouraging investment and spurring economic growth. But like most big bills, it comes with trade-offs, especially for the housing market. First, let's talk about the positives. Number one big perk is possible increase in the SALT deduction. That's the deduction for state and local taxes. If you live in a high tax state and you earn under $500,000 a year, you might be able to deduct more on your federal taxes. Translation, more disposable income that you can put toward a mortgage, home improvements, or investments. Number two, the bill could expand the Opportunity Zone program, which encourages investors to put money into designated low-income areas. That could mean more development and potentially raise property values in neighborhoods that qualify. There are also changes proposed for how investors can depreciate certain properties. In plain English, this could mean better tax benefits for people who own rental or commercial real estate, making these investments more attractive. But, and there's always a but, this bill isn't all sunshine and roses for everybody. To pay for these new measures, the federal government may need to borrow more money. More borrowing can push interest rates up, and that includes mortgage rates. So while you might get a bigger tax break, you could end up paying more to finance a home. Big policy shifts can also create economic uncertainty. If inflation ticks up or growth slows down, that could put pressure on home values, construction, and affordability. Another thing to watch for, while the increased SALT deduction is great for some, it mostly benefits the rich or higher income earners in high tax states. So demand in these areas could rise even more, driving prices even higher and making it tougher for middle income buyers. And finally, there's talk about changes to how rent setting algorithms are regulated. This could affect how rents are calculated, which might help tenants or it might make things more complicated for landlords. So, what does all this mean? If you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate, if you're in a high tax state, you might see some tax relief. If you're an investor, you might find new opportunities in expanding opportunity zones. But if interest rates rise, financing costs could cancel out some of these perks. At the end of the day, the impact will really depend on where you live and what your goals are. I'd love to know, do you think the One Big Beautiful Bill is good or bad for the housing market? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd like to know. If you found this information helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you know who's thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate. Thanks for watching. I'm Corey Meeks, your Austin, Texas real estate agent.